Hi everybody, it's day 18. Welcome back to my channel. Now I have looked at what's inside and I have cut some bits out because I wasn't even sure what this was when I first looked at it. So it did come in a tiny wee bag because it was a tiny wee bit inside. And I kind of looked at it and I thought, what's that? Buttons? A post box? I knew they were a kind of background, maybe diamondy stars or something, and they would cut into the card, but I was bamboozled. Then I looked at that and thought, bubble blower. So that's what it is. So it's a bubble stick that you blow the bubbles through. These are the bubbles, and this is the top of bubbles. So I've gone ahead and I've cut out some bits. I've cut out extra bits that I'm going to use. So I'm going to use the Santa, and I've cut them out in red and white. I've also cut out this lovely cloud, which is part of a basket, and a cloud that's got a basket on it as well, but I'm just going to use the cloud. So I've got two of them, and I've cut all the pieces out, so apart from the diamond bit that goes into the card, which I might do, I might add that into the card, I'm not decided. So I've cut them all out. I also pulled out some scalloped circles, but I'm not sure if I'll use them now. So what I need to do is I need to get a card base. I've got a couple of bits of card base down here. Now these are actually just white bits, so I can use them. But I've got this silk and weave linen, which hopefully that'll be big enough for a card. You see, so excuse me. I'll just move that over and I'll just see if I can sort something here. So roughly it's going to fold there. So I'll just get my scoring tool, score up the middle and then fold that over. There we go, I think that's fine. Now that measures 5 by just under 6, so I think I'll just make it 5.5 by 5. I know it's a bit of an odd sort of bit, but that's okay. So that's that. Now, well, let me see, I've got some of these pieces here, so they're not going to be big enough because I think I cut them all to the same size, 6 by 4. So let's see, I've got some more paper here, card I should say. So if I do this piece to 4 3/4, let me see what that looks like, obviously. Right, 4 3/4 by 4 I'll do 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and that will hopefully look okay. If it doesn't really, does it? Because it's not. I can see I'm going to be cutting this to 5 by 5 now. Yeah, I think that looks better. Right, 5 by 5 card, put these in the bin, and I might put a bit of something at the back of that, but this is what I'm going to do my main focal point onto. Now I'm trying to see what other colour. I've got plenty of other colours. I've got my box of scraps here, so I can just add something else in. So what I had thought was I'd put a couple of clouds there. I'd put Santa, obviously I'm going to chop him up, pop him on the clouds somewhere. Might put one leg over and one leg not over, if you see what I mean, like that. We'll see, not obviously like that. And then there's probably quite a big bubble stick, but him kind of holding on to the bubble stick. I'm not sure where this would probably be in a cloud as well. and then the bubbles round about. That's my thinking anyway. So to start off with, what I'm going to do is I might actually cut this slightly smaller to 4.5 square, just so that I can pop in a nice bit of layer to it. So that makes it just slightly smaller. That's fine. I'll pop this away just now, and I can put that to the side as well. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do Santa first, and I'm going to chop him up. Imagine chopping up Santa, isn't that shocking? So I want to have his hat. So I'm just going to cut that wee bit here off the top, because I want his hat. I want it to be red, obviously. And then I want to cut off the end so that we've got that white piece on the end. So just chop that bit off. And then I can stick that red piece onto a wee bit that I've not quite cut out there. That's better. So I want to put this piece on here. So I'm just going to do it as I go along. I'm not going to cut it out all out. So I need my trusty tweezers. They're here somewhere. No, they are. I'm sure they are. I'm just going to move these pens out of the way so I can actually see. I did put them back in here. Oh yeah, they're down. They're lying down for some reason. There we go. So I got my trusty tweezers, which I do need. And this glue is good because it's got this really thin precision tip. So I'm just going to pop that onto there. Oh, like so. Just make sure that's on properly. There we go. And then I want his body and a bit for his arms, don't I? So I want to cut off his beard. So just chop that bit away there. And just this bit here as well. Put that to the side. Now I'll just cut off his feet. Sorry, Santa. Oh. And just going to cut away his hands as well, because I'm going to colour them in. Just cut that bit away. And just piece as well. And then I can add that onto there. Now, I want his bits to, that sounds a bit, no, I want his beard, I meant to say, to come away from the rest of it. Just popping glue down the legs here like that, and then just popping this on to this area here. Just want to make sure I've got that in the right place, which at the moment isn't quite in the correct place. That's better. Just make sure that beard's not involved there. So thin as well. So I'm going to have to bring them up a bit. Over slightly, down a bit. Make sure these legs go in the right place, that they're not in the right place at the minute. Come on, legs. Can always go for them with some pen if need be. That's okay, I guess. It could be a bit better, but right. That's fine. Right, so that's him done. Now I do need to colour in his feet, so I'm just going to put feet in black. And I've got this piece of card I used for some other stuff. I was making some extra Christmas cards for family last night, and so I used quite a lot of red pen. So let's just pop his boots on. That, there we go. And he's going to have a bit of, let's see, just going to pop some of this peachy colour for his hands. That. And just a wee bit of his face as well. Be that same colour. And then we can give him a blue nose, I think. Because it's cold outside. What colour? Yeah, that's probably a good colour. His nose. There we go. So that is basically Santa done. So he can just go in that tin. So now I want to do the clouds, and I'm going to use this colour because actually it's perfect for just colouring in these clouds a wee bit. So and we'll just do this one. Oh. And then I'll just blend something in, a colour over the top, just to make them look a bit more realistic. I could have just left them, but I think I like to add a little bit of dimension and interest into the card so everything's not just completely flat looking. So, right, let's see. So that was B290 sky blue, so I need to get something that's a bit paler. What's this like? Don't know. Suppose I could go over with that. Makes my clouds grey, but that's okay. I don't mind having them grey. Sometimes clouds are grey, aren't they? Could do a couple that were just white, but I'm going to just go with this. That's kind of blended in a bit more. And if I don't like them, I can always just do a couple more and then we'll see. So we need to now colour in the bottle. So I think I'm going to go for not too a bright colour again. Let's colour in this stick first. This stick, let's do this. What's this colour always? It's a sort of grey colour. Actually, let's do the stick with my metallic silver. Actually, let's do that. So just pressing that in to the ink pad, really. Basically, it shouldn't take too long to do that. Oh. A bit more. That'll do. And right, let's think about the other bits. I don't think we're going to need these bits, so I'm going to just get rid of those. Right, so put that to the side. Right, let me think. What colour could we do the bubbles? I don't want too many colours. Let's do these blue ones. I've got some of these blues. What colour is that? That's quite a nice blue. So let's try that. And what's this one like? It's quite dark. So let's just use this, I think, and we'll do a wee bit of shading. So just do a wee bit there, a wee bit here. And maybe some around the bottom here. And up one side. Don't need to do too much really of this. And then we can just go around the middle there. Like that. And then I'll just cover it with this one. Right, I'm going to leave that bit white because I might want to write something on there maybe. Might not. Go. Oh, there's a little bit there missed. That's good. So we've got that now, and then we need to do the bubbles. Oh, the bubbles. They'll be hard to do. So where's the other one? There is 3. What's hiding? Santa, you're hiding the bubbles. They're so dinky, aren't they? They're so dinky. Oh, come on. There we go. So let's see. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to hold these with my tweezers. So we'll not use those colours. Let's get some very light cool grey. That's maybe what I should have used on my clouds. I might be cutting these clouds again, you know. Right, let's just try. Now, this is going to be difficult, I think. So I'm just going to go to the edge of there and there. And I'm just going to put a wee bit of colour around that edge on the top here. The same on this one. So just where the wee embossed areas are, really. And just come round a bit like that. And then this one is so dinky. Just let's do a wee bit up. Didn't mean to do that, but anyway. And we'll get a very, very pale blue, I think, or very pale grey, maybe. We could have purple, I suppose. Warm grey. What's warm grey like? No, that's too dark. fresh blue. Maybe. No, that's too dark. Sky blue. Let's just do sky blue, I think, again. It's quite light. So we'll just go over those whole bits. Sky blue. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to cut these clouds out. I'm not too keen on them, so let's just get rid of this. We've got all our bits and bobs. Put them in there. Now, don't even know if that's quite the right colour for those. Anyway, got those. That's our bit. Right, I'm going to cut out another piece, another couple of these, and I'll be back. Right, I've done that, and now I'm going to pop the card together. So, what I thought I might do as an extra bit as well was use this as a stencil where I cut the clouds out, and just very lightly with some Distress Oxide I put maybe a cloud or two. I don't want it too busy, but we'll see. If that doesn't work, well, we won't go with it either. So what I thought, I've got some Distress Oxides and I've got various colours with me on the table. So I thought I'd go with Broken China just as one thing to go on it. So I need to find the brush that I used because I'm using new brushes, and I need to find the brushes that I used for the blues because I think that's the blues there. I might even just use what's on this brush. I don't know what's on this brush though. So I'm enjoying these brushes from Inkulicious. I think they're very good. Right, so there's that card here, so let's see. Yeah, there's a very faint, so I might not need to use Broken China after all. So it's just to give it a bit of something else. So I'm going to pop it more to that side and just very lightly. I'm not really giving it much pressure at all, and I probably won't put the whole bit on, I don't think. Just to give a bit of a background. You can just see a wee bit of a cloud there, and then I'm going to do the same just kind of down there at that side. Just have to watch I don't go over this bit here because that's very so there we go. So it's just a bit of a background there. Let's pop that there. And yes, let's start compiling our card front. So I have got 3 of these, so I think I might do 3. I'm going to put one kind of like that, and then so let's pop that together. So I'm going to pop this up on phone tape. So we can just, so let's pop that one with some foam tape a bit more. A little bit at the bottom as well. And pop that with a little bit as well. Oh, I think that's too much. So a bit here and a bit kind of halfway up. And then I'm going to pop that one just down with glue flat, so you can pop him on, or it on. we've got this one. Which could go there, because I still would like to see that. So let's just pop that there. I'd still like to see that we've actually got some nice clouds. So that's that. Now we're going to stick Santa on somewhere in the clouds. Put that. I'm going to put one of his legs over, no, like that or something. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? It's quite funny. Right, let me just pop him on. Not going to pop his beard down too much. Right, so try and get it back the way it was. I wanted it. What's going in here? Come on, Santa. Put your leg in. That's it. Here we go. Just press that down for a bit. There you are. And then we're going to pop this on. So let's get the tweezers. Leave this away because I'm finished with that tape. Right. Let's just get this. It does look a wee bit big for him, but mind. So he's going to be, which way is he going to hold it? I think this way. Like that. There we go. And then now this could be in the clouds. Right, I think I'm going to put bubbles on it. I can write bubbles in there because it's very, very, maybe not in that colour. Maybe in black. So pop. There we go, bubbles. And then I'm just actually going to go over that bit with my black pen as well. Just, I think that looks a wee bit better. There we go, it stands out a wee bit better. And we are going to pop them in the clouds as well. Somehow. Let me think how they're going to go in there somewhere. Just sort of here, I think. Bubbles in the clouds. That's fine. And then these. I'm not particularly happy with these, but they'll do. So let's just get one sort of here. Colour wise, I'm just meaning I'm not that happy with the colour, but it doesn't matter. And then the dinky doodly one. I could have cut more of these out, but I'm just going to do the 3 just now, I think. There we go. I think it's worked out okay, it's fine. Put these into here because I want to lose them. And put that over there, put that over there. Now I'm just wondering if there's a few wee tiny bits I can just add in to their wee silvery bits just on here. Just a bit on there. And I think that's all. I don't want to overly do too much to it. So let's pop it onto the card. Now, do we need a, I think that looks cute. Do we need a background? Let's just have a quick check in this box. Because I've got various, they're just scraps really that I've got here. If there's anything anyway. I thought there might be. I've got gold, but I don't know if that bit's big enough. No. Let's see, I might just leave it like that because it actually looks okay. So let's just pop it onto the base. I'm not sure on a sentiment. The only thing I'm thinking is I'm forever blowing bubbles, but or bubble bubble pop. Bubble bubble pop sounds quite nice, doesn't it? So I could write that on there. I'm really liking that. I'm quite proud of that because I didn't know what I was going to do with it. So I could write something, but I don't want to. I think I'll just leave as is. So thanks so much for watching day 18 of the Gummiapan Advent Calendar and my design. Remember that you'll be able to see this on Gummiapan UK on Facebook. If you join the group there, you probably have to answer a few questions. I can't remember. But if you want to put your own Gummiapan designs onto that page as well, and also see all the other ones, also remember to help my channel by giving me a like, sharing as much as possible, and absolutely be delighted if you could subscribe. Because when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do another giveaway. So thanks so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.